Anthony Yarde, I know you're going to come 100% prepared for this fight, but guess what? We're going to be 100% prepared too. If you want to go to war, let's go to war. Let's give the people what they want to see.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I feel like he real recognize real. I respect David Benavidez. If he don't respect me already, I'm sure after the fight he would definitely have to respect me. And you know, when Cray Twins, when one of the brothers says, I want a fucking shootout, let's have a shootout. Give me a shootout. I will stand in the middle, he's gonna stand in the middle, and we have a shootout. I'll bring my AK-47 to Tommy, the shorty, and he brings his artillery, and we have a shootout. Give the fans what they want to see.
You know, people, listening to those two guys, I am glad that I finally got around to making this video, because it's been on my list for a long time. And Anthony Yarde fighting David Benavidez is a very, very exciting fight to me, because it has one of the potentials, based on the style of the two fighters, David Benavidez and Anthony Yarde, of being the fight of the year. I know we had Chris Eubank versus Conor Ben, one, because they're supposed to fight again, obviously. But I think this has a good chance of being the next runner-up, especially based on the respect they have for each other, and the pretty much, it's the call out to see what you're all about in the middle of the ring, when you just throw all to the wayside and say, let's just throw down. When anyone talks like that, you're going to see one hell of a fight. You're going to see more of a fight than a boxing match. You're going to see a fight with boxing included. And when you see fights like that, you got you a real treat. And I think this day and age, you know, the days of Turkey a la Sheik, I think that regardless of if he is directly involved or not, I think he is the reason for all these guys that are really giving their best foot forward. Because if they're not with Turkey a la Sheik, they want to be with Turkey a la Sheik. And if they're not with Turkey a la Sheik, or they claim they don't want to be with Turkey a la Sheik, that's the rival, so they know they have to do more for the people that they're signed under. You know what I'm saying? Because these fights like this are happening, and we're seeing more of a overall throwdown, because Turkey a la Sheik is demanding these guys, with the heighten and the increase of pay, to, hey, let's have a fucking shootout. You know what I'm saying? Let's throw these bows. May the best man win. Who wants it? Who's hungrier? Who's willing to take each other's head off? If they both are, we're going to get a rock'em sock'em robot type of fight. And that's what we're supposed to see anyway. Especially with two guys like that, with the styles that they had. A guy that's versatile, stocky, mobile, versus a guy that's an absolute machine gun that likes to throw punches and bunches like David Benavidez, that's fighting his way in a division which is a lot tougher than the one before. And we're seeing him challenge these guys knowing that fact. And Anthony Yarde is another big guy, and he's probably bigger than David Benavidez, to be fair. You know what I mean? Anthony Yarde's a big boy. So that being said, the challenge that Anthony said, hey, or really they are both talking the same way. Hey, let's throw down in the middle of the ring and see who's going to win. And I like to see that. That's what I like to see. I like to see two guys that agree on, let's beat the shit out of each other and see who comes out at the end of the day when the dust clears. Let's see that shit. That's what I'm talking about. But you guys tell me what you think of David Benavidez, Anthony Yarde agreeing to go toe-to-toe, face-to-face, and mano-a-mano in the ring when they get it on. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!